being in the right place mentally. And that's one of the reasons I don't think having a romantic partner is an
fucking evil bitch.
Now, this says, I can't stop thinking about you, me last night. And it's supposed to be said as a joke, like she did a little seance, a ritual, or what have you, in order to make him feel a certain type of way about her.
It's so easy to just try to be a better person. You don't have to put your foot in the dark arts water. You don't even know what's in that water. Whatever you're praying to, black men aren't praying to. So we're not even on the same page when it comes to that. Your value system is warped. Instead of hitting the gym, getting fit, learning how to be more feminine for a good guy, this is what they do. They try to do the bare minimum and get the best results. It don't work like that. Blood in our spaghetti. They try that. They do that. They still do that. I'm sure you've heard of that. They talk about that heavy. There's groups that they go into and just, socialize about dark magic. Like, rub their secretion on their neck. Their juice from their area down there. They will rub it on their neck in hopes that it attracts men. Like, that's flat out nasty, first of all. And you're doing that in hopes it would attract men. Collecting your hair. Collecting your sperm, if they have the opportunity to. Anything of you, they are trying to collect. Take it back to their little hut and perform some art that they don't know about. And I don't think they realize that this is why they're so far behind, out of order, lost. You're praying to the wrong people. You're praying to the wrong person. And you're actually living it.
This says, I can't stop thinking about you, me last night. And it's supposed to be said as a joke, like she did a little seance, a ritual, or what have you, in order to make him feel a certain type of way about her. And you've got people that's laughing it up in the comments and all of that type of stuff. But what I'm here to let you guys know is that this is not a joke. Whether this particular person posted it as a joke or not, the concept is not a joke. There are so many more, as particularly young women, and I'm talking about Generation Z women, that are running around here going into the occult, going into witchcraft, doing root work, and they're trying to pass it off as just simply going back to the spiritual systems of the ancestors and things of that nature. Now, these are people that don't know any history. They don't know about what ancestors they even talking about. But you've got low-level witches, and then you've got higher-level witches that really know what they're doing. And so a lot of these young women are in covens. A lot of these young women are in covens, and the bulk of their witchcraft practice is aimed on men, trying to keep men or trying to keep men away from other women, things of that nature. So it's not like they're in love and casting love spells and all that kind of stuff necessarily, but sometimes they're doing it to get back at the men. Sometimes they know that a man wants another woman, so they do things in order to ensure, from the standpoint of performing sihr, magic, witchcraft, to make sure that those things don't happen and to make sure certain things go their way. This is not a joke. This is not fantasy. This is not some type of movie, film. It's not. This is real. For those of you, there's no such thing as magic. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There's a such thing as witchcraft. There's a such thing as spells. There's a such thing as enchantments, potions, talismans, artifacts. This is why, you know what I'm saying, that whole thing became more popular, to have sex while a woman is on her menses. This is blood and sex magic. So it definitely is a thing. I'm going to need everybody to be very aware, the men and the women, that there are women, and you know, this is not Hollywood. They're not coming up with pointy witches hats, okay? They're not coming through with brooms that they fly off on, but they are doing spells. They are getting together, meeting with the rest of their coven to learn how to do spells more effectively, things of that nature, getting different artifacts, different things, that your clothes, getting your DNA, getting your essence, your hair, you know, getting your DNA, getting a man's sperm, you know, and all of these sorts of things, getting saliva, getting his blood, getting all of these things, personal items, items that mean a lot, because items carry energy. If you have, you have to know about how they're coming at it and what they're doing with this stuff. You know, it's not all about just voodoo dolls and chicken feet, like, you know what I'm saying? And then there is Santeria. It goes by so many different names, and then they'll tell you this is not wrong. You know, you just don't understand it. Yeah, okay, whatever. You know, or Christianity or any of those things. There are people who are going to practice sihr, and this is actually a real thing. People do put spells on other people. You want to know why certain people are acting crazy and why they're doing this and doing that. That is because spells be getting put. Protect yourself spiritually. Protect yourself physically. All of this thought culture, laying up with anybody, leaving your DNA everywhere, not a good. This is, you know what I'm saying, going to these girls' trips and somebody gets sacrificed. Do you think that that's by mistake? That is not by mistake. So I just wanted to come here and make this known. This is a PSA. So jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your hostess, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.